Charles Ease, everything you need to know when you need to know it, man. Out here talking to the people a little bit. You know, just tapping in, nothing special. Yeah. Nothing special, just tapping in. You know, hollering at my people real quick. Seeing what's going on, what I'm gonna talk to y'all about, man. You feel me? What I'm gonna talk to y'all about. My last little video was Youngnoble, man. You feel me? I might go in a little bit on this about the Youngnoble. You know. So, Discretiontv, he did further investigation, and it turns out the news that TMZ, first of all, TMZ, they was being very irresponsible about reporting it. They said it was Gwinnett Country Club, but they left off the most important part. I think it was Gwinnett Country Club Homeowners Association, I believe. Homeowners Association or Homeowners Group, man. You feel me? Big difference. Big difference. And Discretiontv, he was basically asking them on the phone call with the young lady, one of the representatives, or she might be a telemarketer, you feel me? Or a receptionist, you feel me? Damn, I said a representative. I moved her way up in the ranks, didn't I? Shit, she might just be somebody to answer the call, you feel me? But yeah, Discretiontv, he called up there and they said, no, they was like, you need a key fob and all that extra shit to get inside the pool. And they said the actual pool is ran by the Homeowners Association. And the pool, as I understood it, had no connection to the country club. You know, I guess the pool and Gwinnett Country Club is separate. See, that's why they say the devil is in the detail. Which TMZ didn't report that shit responsibly. You feel me? They just went with the biggest, boldest words on the country club or on the sign. You feel me? You got to read them little letters down below. You feel me? People be so attractive to that low-hanging fruit, man. Yeah. They be so attractive to that low-hanging fruit that they skip out on the major part. But knowing TMZ, they did that shit on purpose, man. You feel me? Was a bag drop to TMZ to do that? Because that's a lawsuit. You feel me? That's a lawsuit. Because see, what that could do, you scrambling, looking for evidence at the country club, because TMZ reported the country club. In reality, it's a whole different place. You feel me? So that's muddying the waters. And see, it could rain or storm that day. And that time it took you, or it took the investigators to comb that area for evidence. You wasting time, because now time is being compromised by the evidence being moved. It's some rain or just being out in the elements. You feel me? And it's all going off the muddying of the waters with TMZ, man. You feel me? The muddying of the waters with TMZ. See, that could have set them back. Them hours or that day that they needed, that 48 hours, it could have rained or thunderstorm or something could have washed away the evidence to break the case, man. So that's a lawsuit. That's irresponsible journalism, man. Rest in peace to Youngnoble, man. Yeah, rest in peace to Youngnoble. Shout out to Discretiontv again, man. Yeah, Valentino. Shout out to him. He got them folks on. He got them folks on the line, man. That's one thing I like about him. Valentino gonna drag you behind enemy lines. You feel me? You tap in with him. Hey, be ready. He gonna drag you behind enemy lines. He the one that took us to the garage where that shooting with Biggie went down. To the hotel. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, not the hotel, but the museum. What's it called? Peterson Museum. Yeah, he took us behind enemy lines, man. You gotta be prepared fucking with him. He do it. He do his work. You feel me? Had Suge Knight on there. Had Sharitha. I think Suge. No, his dad's ex. Yeah. So, yeah, man. But TMZ, irresponsible journalism, man. No integrity. Did somebody drop the bag of them to put that out there? Because once it hit TMZ, it's basically national news, man. National media. And like they said, the pool that they was talking about in the Homeowners Association, you need a fob to get in there. You need a fob to get in there. And like I said, did Youngnoble frequent that spot? Did he just get a day pass or something? How did his girlfriend find him? His girlfriend said she found him. She was just driving through. The way it came up, she was just driving through and happened to see his car. We got to look at everybody, man. We have to look at everybody. You feel me? Yeah. It's nasty work going on. Nasty work going on, man. We got to look at everybody. You feel me? So, that's all I'm saying, man. Well, she in on it. She said, the girlfriend said, yeah, Noble usually watch the kids while she go to work. I think one of the children is autistic. She said when he didn't show up to watch the kids, she knew, well, she ain't say she knew something was wrong. I guess she kind of went looking for him and she found him. That's rare. For someone not to show up that she was expecting to show up and actually go looking for him, and on the humbug, you find their car. I'm saying, like, okay, that shit happened if you go by a house that you know they might frequent, a friend's house you might frequent, a loved one's, a family member's house that you know they might frequent. Not just no random shit. Not just no homeowners association pool or country club. You feel me? You happen to stumble on it, unless, like I said, unless it was a pattern of him going there. These are still questions to be answered, man. Yep. I think Daz might still be in Atlanta. Don't hold me to that. Yep. So it is some West Coast brethren out there, you know. But yeah, man. But remember, out of the ghetto, Pac caught that shooting case. Remember, Pac caught that shooting case in Atlanta, the off-duty policeman. See, somehow it's kind of, a lot of shit all goes back to Atlanta, man. You feel me? That's where allegedly the East Coast, West Coast beef started. When they lost Big Jake Roble, Suge them, you know, the Puffy and Suge shit. Wolf, you feel me? A lot of shit went down. And a few years later, Wolf lost his life. They said Wolf allegedly did that to Big Jake. But some people say, yo, it wasn't Wolf. It was a Jamaican dude that one of Suge's people grabbed up. Yeah. So, but yeah, Pac had to, Afeni stayed out there in Atlanta for a while. Pac had the record label, Out the Gutter Records. It was, yeah, Out the Gutter or Out the Ghetto. I think it was Out the Gutter Records. Where was that? That was Stone Mountain, if I ain't mistaken. Stone Mountain. Yeah. I think that's the area of Afeni then. Rest in peace to Mama Shakur. You feel me? All the riders, revolutionaries, rest in peace. You know. So they trying to get to the bottom of Youngnoble, man. You feel me? We got to look at everything. Leave all comments below, man. Do y'all think the girlfriend no more? Then she leading on. Oh, yeah, it was I think it was a black representative that Valentino was talking about. He pulled him up, and he might have been a part of the homeowners association, but he pulled him up because Youngnoble was on that guy's page. You feel me? He had a picture of Youngnoble on his page, black guy, well-to-do, you know, executive. You feel me? I forget his name. Like I said, man, Discretiontv pulling up all that shit, man. He combing that shit thoroughly. You feel me? That made me want to get on my shit. You know, being a supporter, being a fan of Pac and his camp, the Outlaws. You feel me? The Outlaws. Man, that shit rough, bro. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know. But we gonna see. A lot of shit going on. Yep. What else? Shakur, he had his fight last night in the world of sports. Boxer Shakur fought William Zepeda. You know, leading up into that fight. First of all, Shakur been calling this dude out for several years now. But in the press conference, they played it up like Zepeda always wanted it. Zepeda and his handlers always wanted this fight, which couldn't be further from the truth. But nevertheless, going into the fight, man, it was a good fight, man. They had the Tom and Jerry theme going into the fight because they were saying Shakur was a runner, which is not running, it's lateral movement. But what they really want to say is black fighters be running. Nah, it ain't that. It's just they so athletic. In Turkey, I guess they felt Turkey, Al Sheikh, the guy, the money behind all these good fights. Some of them racists has got in his ears. Them racists got in his ears and got him going with the shit now. Talking about Tom and Jerry, no more running. We shrinking the ring. You can't run and da-da-da. You feel me? So Shakur felt they got a Shakur's head for real. So Shakur, he felt he had to stand there and fight. He couldn't fight his regular game. He got hit. He got hit more than he should. You feel me? Nevertheless, it was a clean-cut victory. A lot of clean punching by Shakur. Really good defense in the second half of the fight by Shakur. Shakur took it over in the second half. Even backing Zepeda up sometimes. Stand in the pocket. Shoulder roll. One thing, Shakur, you got to stay off them ropes, man. You feel me? Until you really get on that level like Floyd. Level like Floyd. You feel me? Stay off them ropes. Like Terrence said, that shit just don't look good to the judges. It just don't look good to the judges until you get like years and years of where the judges, you know, they look at Mayweather like, oh, Mayweather comfortable anywhere in the ring, coming off the ropes, whatever. But you ain't got that track record yet to be known as to be comfortable and fighting on the ropes like that. You ain't got that yet. You got touched a little more than you should in them earlier rounds. The first 3 to 4 rounds, you got touched a little more than you should, man. So, yeah, but you got it did. That's a great win, man. But shit, Fuck all that. Get back to fighting the way you want to fight, man. You feel me? Get back to fighting the way you want to fight. And I knew it. Turkey, listen. Turkey want to make the fight. He been capping the whole time, talking about he rooting for Terrence. Terrence this, Terrence Crawford that. Listen. Turkey like Terrence Crawford just as much as they in business together. Just as much as he can make money with him. You feel me? That shit over once he fight Canelo. Unless he see some more money that Crawford can make him, man. You know how I know that? Because Turkey want to make the fight again with the dude that just knocked out Berlanga last night, Shiraz. He want to make a fight against Canelo. You feel me? You can't really do that if Crawford beat him. So Turkey Al-Sheikh, he banking on Canelo beating him to make a big fight so his guy could cash out with Canelo. You know he ain't got Crawford's best interest. Trying to rock niggas to sleep. Anytime he trying to dish Shakur and he know that's Crawford's little brother, come on, man. Read the room, Crawford. I know you know it, bro. I know you know it. They just cool and smile in your face as long as you can make $1 with them. That's it, bro. We ain't got no outlaws. We ain't got no outlaws, man. As long as you can make $1 for them, business is business. You feel me? Fuck all that, we a family. You know. See, and these athletes love to be like, you know, get rocked to sleep when the owners or the manager or the promoters, yo, we a family, like you like my son. Black athletes, quit getting rocked to sleep, man. They'll drop you in a heartbeat if they thought you couldn't make no money for them. Hey, family, my ass. You like my son, my ass. You feel me? You like family, my ass. You feel me? Just you about as much as family as long as that check clear. You feel me? If that check ain't clearing, we can't get no money together, nigga. You going to, they shipping your ass to the next town. You better believe that. They shipping you to the next town, man. For real. So Turkey, he exposed himself with that. I don't know who all caught on to it, but Turkey definitely exposed himself. Talking about, I'm Crawford's, I'm Team Crawford, rooting for Crawford, You feel me? Yeah, right. Got yourself surrounded with all them racists. You feel me? The Ring magazine, all them racists. Spewing, regurgitating them racist talking points in boxing. That running shit. That shit is only used for black fighters, man. Let Lomachenko get in there and do that. You feel me? Let Baron Rodriguez do that. You feel me? He's exceptional. He's the Matrix. It's every other word that's positive, that's great. As soon as a black fighter do it, it's running. It's the Great Tom and Jerry show. You feel me? This shit crazy. Shit crazy, man. Yep. Shit, it's Charles Eves, man. I'm just tapping in, man. I'm just tapping in, you feel me? Great, get up off here, listen to my music, walk a few more laps. Charles Eves, subscribe, share, like, leave that comment, man. If I said something y'all think is wrong, drop that comment. I'm gonna respond. I like to go back and forth. We competitive. This y'all's platform like it is mine, man. Charles Eves on everything. Charles_Eves on Instagram. Charles Eves, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, as you know. Twitter, which is now X, you know, Kick. Charles Eves, man. My flag bearers. That's my time. Until next time, I'm out here. Peace. Yeah.